before we get started with this video, I now sell merchandise. So if you're interested in buying a t-shirt or a mug, I have a link to my store in the description. I really appreciate anybody that purchases any one of my products. All right, guys, so it's that time of the year where we put everything into the cooler for brumation to get these guys ready for the 2024 breeding season. So this is going to be a quick video of how I get everything set up. So I got three things up here. One, I got some Tupperware containers. I get these from Walmart. This is the 1.1 gallon. So this is what I'm going to use to keep the hognose snakes in. We have some sand, and we have some natural loose coconut soil bedding that I get from PetSmart. I also get the sand from PetSmart as well. And then we have this thing right here, which is my cooler, which I will keep these guys in brumation. So actually I'm kind of limited in space in which how many animals I can brumate. So this right here will hold 6 of these. And so I did an experiment last year where I paired a male and a female that were going to be breeding, and I put them in the same container just to see how they would do. That was my lemon ghost woman and my granite jungle, and everything went well. Because they're going to be at such a low temperature, they're not going to be hungry, they're not going to have a high metabolism, so they shouldn't eat each other. So this year, all my breeding pairs are going to be housed in the same container during brumation. So let me get the soil and sand mixed up. I'm going to spray it with some water, which I have my sprayer right here. Spray that up to get it lightly damp. I don't want to get it too moist, and we'll get everything ready. And also on here, I have 2 little holes right here. One right there on one on the other side. I don't want to put too many holes in there because I want to keep the moisture. I don't want this substrate to dry out. So that's why I got my drill down here. So let me get this mixed up, and then we'll get the snakes in there. All right, so we got the cocoa core. Now in terms of mixing this up, I don't measure anything. I kind of just eyeball it. So definitely want to get enough cocoa core so they can completely bury themselves. All right. That's good. And so the good thing about this brand right here that comes from PetSmart is it's already pretty moist, so you don't have to add too much moisture to it. It's kind of pricey. It's like $12.99 a bag. You can go cheaper and get the cocoa core bricks that you have to hydrate yourself, but I really don't like going through all that mess, and I just kind of prefer to pay for convenience. So we're gonna add the sand. Like I said, I don't measure. I don't know how much sand should be in there, and that's about it. All right, tie this back up. And so then I just kind of get it and I just like shake it around so the sand can get in there. Then I just spray it a little bit. And that's pretty much it. That's all I do. And I just repeat this, and once I'm done with that, I'm just prepping these. I'll put the animals in and put them into the cooler. And I now have a Patreon account for those who want to support me even further. Here you will have access to exclusive videos, giveaways, as well as discounts. The link will be in the bottom in the description. And if you purchase Reppy links, feel free to use the discount code shovelnosehogs to receive 5% off of all purchases.